Hey there, Ospreys. Welcome to another edition of Inside Swoop in 90. This is Global News with Grace. I'm Grace Velez, and here's what's going on around the globe. Hey there, Ospreys. Welcome to another Department of Communication update with CommConnect. I'm Grace Velez.
Hey there, Ospreys. We are reporting live from the Pumpkin Patch today to bring you this special edition of Inside Spook in 90. This is Global News with Grace. I'm Grace Velez, and here's what's going on around the globe.
And I'm Grace Velez, here to bring you up to date on what's going on in the world around you. As fighting continues between Israel and Hamas, Gaza has taken a massive hit as Israeli forces continue to attack the Strip with airstrikes. Hola Ospreys y bienvenidos a Inside Swoop en 90 en español. Este es el fin de semana en resumen con Grace. Soy Grace Velez y esto es lo que pasó este fin de semana. Hey there, Ospreys. Welcome to another edition of Inside Swoop in 90. This is Global News with Grace. I'm Grace Velez, and here's what's going on around the globe. The British government said Wednesday that it will still try to send some migrants on a one-way trip to Rwanda, despite the UK Supreme Court ruling that the contentious plan is unlawful. In a major blow to one of Prime Minister Rishi Sunak's key policies, 5 justices on the country's top court ruled unanimously that asylum seekers sent to Rwanda would be, in quote, at real risk of ill treatment because they could be returned to the conflict-racked home countries they fled. Tesla is coming under fire as they are currently being sued by the U.S. government for allegedly allowing racism at a factory in Fremont, California. The suit that was filed yesterday accuses the car manufacturer of knowingly allowing racism towards black employees. Racial slurs and even death slurs were supposedly used by non-black employees who were addressing black employees. According to the suit, when the black employees who experienced the racist behavior complained, they were subjected to retaliation. While this suit is making waves in the news, this is not the first time Tesla has been accused of racist behavior within the company. Tesla has not yet released a statement about the accusations. Hola Ospreys y bienvenidos a Inside Swoop en 90 en español. Este es el fin de semana en resumen con Grace. Soy Grace Velez y esto es lo que pasó este fin de semana. La policía francesa arrestó a un hombre que atacó a varias personas en París el sábado por la noche, matando a un turista alemán con un cuchillo y hiriendo a otros 2, dijo el ministro del Interior de Francia. Después de su arresto, expresó su angustia por la muerte de musulmanes, especialmente en Afganistán y los territorios palestinos, y afirmó que Francia era cómplice, dijo el ministro del Interior francés Gérald Darmanin. Siguiente, la película de su concierto Renaissance, a Film by Beyoncé, se estrenó a primer lugar con $21 millones en ventas de entradas en América del Norte, según estimados de los cines AMC del domingo. Sin tener en cuenta la inflación, es la primera vez que una película se estrena con más de $20 millones en 20 años. Por segundo domingo, el Papa Francisco apareció en la ventana al público en la Plaza de San Pedro, pero en declaraciones televisadas dijo que está mejor a pesar de que su voz no le permitía leer todos sus comentarios en voz alta. Como lo hizo una semana antes, Francisco pronunció breves comentarios desde la capilla del Hotel del Vaticano, donde vive y donde se recupera de lo que dijo es una bronquitis infecciosa. Esto es todo por el último edición de Inside Super 90 en español. Soy Grace Velez y nos los vemos la próxima semana. The School of Communications is currently looking for students to become student ambassadors and represent all departments of the School of Communication. If you're passionate about communications, this will be the perfect position for you. All ambassadors must be enrolled as a communication student and willing to work at least 10 hours a semester. Students who are approved will also be able to assist in student engagement events, as well as give feedback to professors and faculty about the communication department. Students who become ambassadors will get a UNF branded polo to wear to events, as well as be awarded a cord for graduation. If you're interested in signing up for this position, feel free to email comms21@unf.edu. Luckily for us, this weekend is looking to be a lot more clear than this week was. The smoke should be mostly gone and skies will be clear. Saturday will bring in warmer temperatures all the way in the high 80s, and chances for rain will stay right around 10% throughout the day. It'll be a great day for the beach or if you're heading out for the local Oktoberfest.
Hey there, Ospreys. Welcome to another special live edition of Inside Swoop in 90. We're out here in front of the St. John's Town Center Christmas tree getting in the holiday spirit.
Hey there, Ospreys. Welcome to another edition of Inside Super 90. This is Global News with Grace. I'm Grace Velez, and here's what's going on around the globe. After days of shaving off the edges of key warming issues, climate negotiators Tuesday zeroed in on the tough job of dealing with the main cause of what's overheating the planet, fossil fuels. as scientists, activists, and United Nations officials repeatedly detailed how the world needs to phase out the use of coal, oil, and natural gas. The United Arab Emirates hosted conference opened Energy Transition Day with the session headlined by top officials of 2 oil companies. Hours before a massive explosion destroyed a duplex and shook a Virginia suburb of Washington, D.C., a suspect inside his home fired a flare gun 30 to 40 times into the neighborhood, drawing a large police response, officials said on Tuesday. All officers escaped serious injury, but it was unclear what happened to the suspect who was inside when it was leveled by the explosion Monday night, Arlington County, Virginia police spokesperson Ashley Savage said. Israel's military pushed deeper south Tuesday in Gaza after it called for more evacuations in the southern portion of the enclave in its pursuit to wipe out the territory's Hamas rulers. The health ministry in Hamas-run Gaza said the death toll in the territory since October 7th has surpassed 15,890, with more than 41,000 wounded. Hey there, Ospreys. Welcome to another edition of Inside Swoop in 90. This is Global News with Grace. I'm Grace Velez, and here's what's going on around the globe. The nation's employers added a solid 199,000 jobs last month, and the unemployment rate fell, fresh signs that the economy could achieve an elusive, quote, soft landing in which inflation would return to the Federal Reserve's 2% target without causing a steep recession. Friday's report from the Labor Department showed that the unemployment rate dropped from 3.9 to 3.7%, not far above a 5-decade low of 3.4% in April. Desperate Palestinians fleeing Israel's expanding ground offensive crowded into an ever-shrinking area of the Gaza Strip as the Israel-Hamas war entered its 3rd month Friday. The United Nations warned that its aid operation is, quote, in tatters because no place in the besieged enclave is safe. The Israeli army said that over the past day, its forces had struck about 450 targets in the tiny, densely populated Gaza Strip, signaling the continued intensity of a campaign that has already led to widespread civilian casualties and mass displacements. A rocket attack on the sprawling U.S. embassy in Baghdad caused minor damage but no casualties Friday morning, U.S. and Iraqi officials said. The attack is the first on the embassy located in the heavily fortified Green Zone of Iraq's capital to be confirmed since the beginning of the Israel-Hamas war. The Green Zone houses Iraqi government buildings and embassies on the west bank of the Tigris River. Well, that's another edition of Global News with Grace with Inside Swoop in 90. I'm Grace Velez, and I'll see you all next time.